Hello, friend. It's your old pal, Chris. Welcome to another exciting edition of Take a Road Trip. Today we have traveled to beautiful Batesville, Arkansas, where we are going to visit the Old Independence Regional Museum. Now, I know what you're thinking. I've never even heard of that place. Well, before today, I hadn't either, but that's okay, because I promise you are going to remember it from now on. So let's go inside, let's meet Kathy, and learn all about it, shall we? Let's go. All right, so we're inside the museum now. I'm here with the museum director. This is Kathy Shaw. And so now we are fortunate enough to have her here. She's the director of this place, and she's going to show us a little bit around. But first, tell me a little bit about the history of the museum.
This museum used to be the National Guard Armory. This building was built because of President Roosevelt's alphabet soup. Roads were built, and streets were built, and bridges were built, and the museum was one of those things that was built. And at that time, it was not the museum, it was the National Guard Armory.
All right, so earlier you and I were kind of talking off mic about so many people, myself included, lived in Northeast Arkansas my whole life, had no idea this museum was even here.
Yes.
And you run into that a lot, you said.
Frequently, yes. What we find is we are adept at giving field trips, so we open up the museum to any child, any school who would like to come on a field trip if they have been in our local geographic area of what was once Independence County, and that's why it's Old Independence County Regional, or Old Independence Regional Museum. The Old Independence County encompassed approximately 12 different counties, either a part of or the entire counties of the counties that surrounded us. So going almost from Little Rock all the way up to the Missouri border and almost out to the Mississippi River, all of that was Independence County at one time. And what you'll find inside this museum is a lot of artifacts from people locally. And again, locally is going to be anything that encompassed Old Independence County. And within that geographic area, we love to take in different artifacts from what life was like a long time ago. We love family histories. We love the stories of what people have to share. We do oral histories. We try to capture a lot of the information of what people were doing and reacting to throughout our history.
I would love to learn more, though, if you would be so gracious as to kind of show us around.
Absolutely, I'd love to.
Is that awesome? All right.
Come with me.
All right, Kathy, I know we're sitting here in the diner now, and you were telling me you guys have teamed up with the Smithsonian Institute?
Yes,
Is that right?
we have. We were chosen as one of 6 small museums in the United States to showcase their food exhibit. You can go to Washington, D.C. right now, and on the 3rd story of their National Museum of Natural History, they have this beautiful exhibit. It has everything from Julia Child's kitchen to a sharecropper's quarters. We did try to incorporate as many local artifacts as possible in order to make this exhibit come to life.
That sounds great. What do you recommend?
You know, I think I would go with the beef because our area is known for its beef.
Okay, so burger it is. We'll have 2 burgers, please. Am I doing this right?
Apparently, I'm doing it a lot better than you are. And how is it?
Needs salt.
Yes, I figured.
Okay, Kathy, so you and I were talking, I pumped gas when I was 15 years old.
Right.
Do you guys know why they call it pumping gas? I did not know myself. Kathy, explain it to me exactly.
All right,
where that comes from.
when I introduce this to my students, that's the question that I ask them. And they just kind of go, because you pump. And I'm like, that's not pumping, that's holding. What are you doing? And they're like, oh, okay. So imagine that, like modern days, you're going to have a huge area down below where the gas is stored, correct?
Okay.
Okay. In order for us to move that gas into the pump, nowadays it's electric. Before, what you would have to do is manually pump the gas. And you would pump it out of the area down below and up into here. And if you look at this particular gas tank, it can hold up to 10 gallons. If you fill it all the way up, and then you put the nozzle into the car, then whatever you pump out is going to tell you how much gas has been consumed. And once it's full, then you would use this handy dandy chart over here, and as you can see, it's quite modern. Gas is 17.6 cents a gallon. And if your math skills are not that great, you can cheat. And you can see, look, okay, I put 7 gallons in, so it cost me $1.23.
That is so cool. I pumped gas. I had no idea. That's why we called it pumping gas. See, kids, the more you know. And I was like, girl, you are not gonna believe what she, do you mind? Anyway, so much. Ugh. Hey, mind your business. Kathy.
Yes.
I'm a little old, but I'm not this old. What are we looking at right here?
This is a 1940s wagon. A lot of people come in and they go, oh, Little House on the Prairie, it's
Right.
a Conestoga wagon. Conestoga wagons were actually about twice this size. This one is meant to carry a lot of goods from a farm, such as their crops or sick animals or something that they're trying to sell, carrying it off to town and then trading it for whatever was in town for the supplies they really needed, like bolts of fabric or sugar, which they could not grow in Arkansas.
Kathy, you have educated me far more than I expected today. This place is really fascinating for our people watching right now. One, how can they get more information? When are you guys here? What do we need to do so they can come experience all this?
Absolutely. So we have, you can call us anytime at 870-793-2121. We're open from 9 o'clock until 5 o'clock, Tuesday through Saturday. So that gives you a chance to visit the museum on the weekend. And we have a website, www.oirm.org, and we try to post as much as possible on that website. And we also have a Facebook page.
And are you here to give tours to people?
I love doing that. It is
kinda
one of my
gathered
very
that
favorite
you were
things.
into doing this?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. If I am available, I will be glad to do that. If you call me beforehand, then I can make sure that we are here at the same time, and I would be glad to do that for you.
Did you hear that? Call, ask for Kathy. I told you, this place is awesome, right? You didn't believe me, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Listen, seriously though, I wanna say thanks to the museum for letting us come out. Thanks to Kathy for guiding us around and making me not feel like too much of a moron. I wanna say thanks to our sponsor, First Security Bank, for allowing us to put on these road trips. Thanks to Bax and to Grant for being behind the camera and editing out all of my screw ups, like this one. Thanks to Thanks to you for watching. If you want to watch more of our road trips, you can do so at our website, KAIT8.com/road trip. And hopefully we'll see you on a future road trip, all right? We'll see you next time. Shotgun.